Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want to be aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
So it's the Mavericks now after the basket by Atlanta. And Parsons kicks to Ellis. 4 on the shot clock. Parsons' shot is off.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mavericks trail by 5. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Jumps up. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. Curtains, we can shut it down now. Because that one, we won't see anything better than that, fella.
Oh, come on, Clark. Maybe he'll do it again.
No, he won't top that effort. No way.
I wouldn't put it past him, Clark. This guy's a crowd pleaser.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta leading by 7. And we'll be back shortly. First quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
On the court for the Mavericks. Devin Harris is out there with Ellis. And it's Stoudemire. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Aminu in at small forward.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Schroeder passes to Big Daddy. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
Schroeder kicks to Corver. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Aminu. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And what a game for Big Daddy. He's got 11 points. He's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
Harris dishes to Ellis.
Monte Ellis at 6'3" is certainly a gifted scorer. He played most of his career minutes at the shooting guard position. He gives up some size there, however. And that's been a challenge for him at the defensive end.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he shoots the ball with a lot of confidence from the line. He's very comfortable there, 84% on the season.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he's still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And some have felt as a scoring combo guard, Ellis would be best as a 6th man. Steve, coming off the bench, what do you think?
I agree. You know, as talented as he is, you know, he's really kind of a combo guard who's a nightmare matchup for a lot of players. But he's not a true point, and he doesn't have that size that you want at the 2-guard spot. So, to me, the 6th man makes perfect sense.
Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. 4th in lowest turnovers per game. 5th in field goals. Team's overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. And Clark, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now, the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Hansbrough setting the pick for Harris. Stoudemire left side. Ellis the pass to Stoudemire. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Stoudemire's got his first basket.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now the pass to Big Daddy. Screen by Brand. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Big Daddy. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Korver, good.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
Well, they should be winning, shooting the ball like that. This is a very efficient offense we're seeing out of this club.
Coach Rick Carlisle is really a competitive guy. He's hardworking and brings a razor-sharp intensity to the job. A former NBA player himself, but he's not what you would...
Nice shooting.
That description as we become.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. I couldn't be any happier with how feisty we've been on D. The pressure we put on their ball handlers has led to one steal after another, and it has completely upset their game plan.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. It's been a clinic out. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt. And it's Cephalosha in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Parsons with a screen on Millsap. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, guys. Big Daddy in their last game against the Bucks put on a show. He ended with 16 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And Steve, yet another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, he sure is. We saw it firsthand, and it was fun to watch. He really got it rolling.
Yeah, nothing better than to see a guy confident, comfortable, on a roll, and elevating his team to high levels of play. That's a beautiful thing to watch, fellas.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. Chandler Parsons, a second-round pick by the Rockets out of Florida back in 2011. Steve, what a find.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, he looked ready to play at the NBA level. I mean, the speed wasn't too much for him. His skill level translated beautifully. And he's improved every season. His three-point shooting is getting better. But the ability to do so many things makes him a very effective player.
Rondo kicks to Ellis. Parsons outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Cephalosha. Parsons against Teague, and that one's good. Millsap.
And Parsons, he's 6'10", maybe 6'9". 6'10" might be a stretch, but he's a good athlete, has a tight handle. I think the more open style of play in the NBA suits his strengths as a player who likes to attack in transition and is able to get to the rim and has a really good basketball IQ, too.
Plays with great confidence.
He really does.
The drive by Ellis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Ellis has got 5.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Outside Teague. Pass to Big Daddy. Millsap a screen on Ellis. 5 to shoot. Here's Big Daddy in Atlanta again with the bucket. And Chandler likes to play in the move, even in the half court. He'll back up off the three-point line and get a running start on his defender.
He's got a lot of game.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. And it's rejected. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Rondo. Millsap a screen. That's tipped. Outside Rondo. Banked in off the glass. Rondo's got his second basket of the game. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Teague against Rondo. Passes it to Big Daddy for the 3, and that one's good. Big Daddy's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Rondo with it, averaging 10 points per contest. Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Parsons attacking. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chandler Parsons signing a 3-year, $46 million contract offer with the Mavericks. This past offseason, Clark, everyone expecting him to get a nice raise, but he's making max-type money.
Sometimes it's a matter of timing, Kevin. The Mavs clearly value him highly, and at the same time, they weaken a division rival, so it's a win-win as far as they're concerned.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Elton Brand's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for T. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stoudemire dishes to Harris. Back to Stoudemire. Kicks it to Parsons. And that one's good. Parsons got 9.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Bazemore. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks ahead. They lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Brand. Millsap comes in for Mike Scott. Thabo Cephalosha is checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Schroeder. And then for Dallas, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Stoudemire. Nowitzki comes in for Chandler Parsons. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ellis. On the floor for Dallas, Dirk and Chandler up front. Rajon Rondo is Big Daddy's checked in for Kyle Korver. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is, keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Millsap a screen on Harris. Here's Big Daddy. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Teague. There's the pick. Shoots from the elbow, and the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
And it's Harris off the drive. Outside Rondo. They get a hand on it. Down low. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Aminu kicks to Harris. Dishes it to Rondo. Back to Harris. Rejected by Millsap.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
T with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points for T. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. Steal totals are really something to admire.
Parsons checked in for the Mavericks. Ellis comes in for Devin Harris. Here's Big Daddy. Can't get it to go. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Milwaukee. Parsons passes to Nowitzki. Rondo dishes to Nowitzki. Good. And it's Rondo.